Good day, everyone. Tim from Timber Visions here. So it's time for the next phase of dealing with this honey locust that I got off the tree dump. So this is a pretty good chunk, not really long, but it's fairly large diameter and it's got a crotch in it. And I was thinking that this would be a good candidate for doing some live edge slabs. So I got everything ready on the Woodland Mills HM130 Max sawmill here. Got her all warmed up, ready to go this morning before I came over with the tractor to lift this on here. New blade put on, all tensioned up, ready to go. So let's open this log up. I'm excited to see what it looks like on the inside. So stick with me, we'll get this opened up. I'm not sure how deep this ant damage stuff goes. Looks like a ways. So unfortunately, all the crotchy region that I was wanting to really get at is has ant damage in it. But I'll cut this up more and I'll come back and we'll look at what we got. Okay, so the ant damage was all the way through, pretty much. Some really pretty wood, but that ant damage goes right down through that crotch. But I'm still going to stack these up to dry because there's still a lot of usable wood on each sides of that. I mean, imagine if I cut right along here, you still have all this beautiful wood here. You know, it's gonna be like 8 inches or whatever. We can get a few pieces, a couple of decent pieces out of each slab. But unfortunate. I'll get these stacked up. I'm gonna put a smaller log on here and do some dimensional stuff. All right, so here's that other log I put on there. It's a little longer, but it's definitely smaller diameter. And I got some 1x6s out of it. No ant damage on this one. It's not perfect straight grain, but there are some decent ones in here that should be good solid boards. But yeah, that is honey locust. There's kind of a curve up on this side because there's a crotch on this side. So that's why you see that bullseye. That's where that limb was coming up. And there's some knots and stuff, but it's kind of a pretty wood. It definitely gets lighter as it dries. But yeah, where I get eight of those. I don't know how long they are. I'll measure it and I'll let you know. So they ended up being a little over 7 foot long, 7'1" or 2. But yeah, should be some good boards for me. I'll probably end up cutting some stickers out of a couple of them to put in between those slabs, and then the rest of these here. And of course, all of my offcuts. All of my offcuts here will end up being firewood. I don't waste any of this. It all gets used one way or another. But so yeah, I'll throw this stuff over on the bucking table, and it'll become firewood. It was not the straightest log, so there's quite a bit of waste, but this stuff makes good firewood, so that's all right. I just wanted to get a few 1-bys out of this. I thought maybe I'd get some 2-bys too there as well, but there wasn't that much left. There was only like an 8x6 cant, so I figured, well, we'll just make some 1-bys. I'll get 8 1-bys, 1x6s, and that's full dimensional 1x6s, not like you buy at your Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. It's actually 6 inches wide and 1 inch thick. Probably a little bit over, actually. But by the time you dry it and plane it, get it all flat, you're going to be about the same as what you buy in the store. But anyway, kind of some pretty wood. I wish I had some water over here to throw on it. Makes that grain pop a little bit more, but it is what it is. I don't have a hydrant over here. So I do want to thank you guys for stopping in, watching me mill up some of this honey locust. This stuff is very hard, very dense, but the saw went through it pretty well. It cut through it pretty nice. There's no waviness or anything like that. So it is very green though. There were still leaves on this stuff out at the tree dump. So it was alive when they cut it down. So I know that can make a difference. But yeah, very heavy, very dense. Should be some good wood. So I want to thank you for stopping in, watching my video. Until next time, be safe, brothers and sisters.